Hey guys, I'm here to do your June 1st through the 15th, 2018 readings. We're going to get some advice from your spirit guides on the 2-week time frame. We are going to get some advice on work, on love, and we're also going to see what your spirit animal will be for those 2 weeks. Some things to keep in mind with astrology for the month of June is that we start out the month with a grand water trine. And this is going to be between Venus, Neptune, and Jupiter. And with that, we are urged to embrace the emotions that we're feeling and be patient with ourselves. It's okay if you notice that things that typically don't bother you are affecting you. There's a reason for that. A lot of times something from the past that you thought was dead and gone, those emotions, something is stirred and you're forced to work through those emotions all over again. We also have a full moon in Gemini on the 13th, and that is going to bring about a sense of optimism. There's going to be some new plans, some new ideas. You're going to be a social butterfly. It's really an energy to embrace, because if you have that deep passion from the water trine and you have that emotion, you can put that into the optimism and the new plans, the new ideas that you have, and create some really beautiful things. Then moving forward in the month, we get a little bit of boost in our love lives thanks to Venus moving into Leo, and it's going to help have those conversations that really touch our souls, that are at such a deeper level than we're used to, and something that we've really been hoping for a while. There's a strong connection that is discovered that once you're able to let out your true emotions and you're able to express them, there's a truth that is revealed, and it can just bring a sense of relief and security and comfort. Moving forward, we have Mars going retrograde on the 26th. This is where we need to tap the brakes and maybe not jump into a new adventure, a new business, a new relationship. During this time, those can start really strong and then fizzle out just as quickly. And there is also an urge to have patience when it comes to communication as well. During this time, you don't want to be the first to pull the trigger on that confrontational discussion that you've been wanting to have. If something has been building up inside of you, now is not the time during Mars retrograde to let that out. The first to fire is going to be the first to fall. And we finish out the month with a full moon in Capricorn. So overall, going to be a fantastic month. There's so many opportunities to really embrace this transformation that we've all been going through and start to see the light, start to see the results come into fruition for all of the hard work, all of the what the fucks that we have been enduring over the past 6 months or so. This is going to be another month where when we leave the month, when we end the month, we can say, all right, this is good. We can see the light. We can see where we're headed. And it looks a whole hell of a lot better than where we've been stuck for the past however long. I really hope that you guys enjoy the readings, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Thank you. Hello, Gemini. We are finally at your reading. Woo! We're going to do the entire month of June, contrary to the opening portion of your reading. So, affirmations deck. We have beauty and magic. These two cards offer some insight and guidance just for the overall theme of the month of June. So with the beauty card, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone, Gemini. You don't. The people who are unwilling to acknowledge your beauty, your worth, what you have to offer, chances are they probably aren't worth or they probably don't deserve. They aren't deserving of what you have to offer. Sometimes this can be a response to insecurities, intimidation, jealousy. So be it. Don't dull your shine just to match those around you. Change your environment so that you can shine at your full potential. With the magic card, that one, it's a really great concept, but a real difficult one to let play out and work through. Excuse me. More or less, stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing. Trying to figure out the who, what, where, when, what if, why not? Everything's going to turn out the way it is meant to turn out. And if we spend our time trying to figure out the details, we lose the magic in it. I mean, it's kind of intriguing when you watch a magic show, and then it's maybe not as intriguing when they come out with the how it was done. It's a little bit more exciting and magical if we just don't have to worry about how and why. Your spirit guides have offered Owl Medicine and Spirit Keeper of the South as their guidance for the month of June. This is my favorite deck. I absolutely cannot get over how gorgeous the pictures are. And you guys have a gorgeous ray of sunshine in both cards. And even though it's in the background, what's at the forefront of the card is pretty empowering. Owl Medicine. How captivating is the presence of that owl. It's like it just has wisdom written all over it. You guys have an intuition. It's absolutely 100% available to you. And it's pretty on point. Consult with that. Sometimes the universe drops these little hints and they're easy to ignore. So they up the ante a little bit. They up their game and start pushing a little bit harder. So sometimes they have to go as far as physical ailments, physical dis-ease, having some random medical issue, medical dis-ease. Perhaps it's because you ignored all the little signs. You're refusing to pick up what they were laying down, so now they're gonna set you back for a second. Spirit Keeper of the South. That card has the warmth of the sunshine all over it. Not to mention the yellows and oranges and reds that are mixed in that sun. Your first, second, and third chakras. This is a time of growth, and it's gonna come at you pretty quick. Are you gonna still be carrying around the baggage and burdens of the past, or are you gonna have your arms free to accept the abundance that is being offered? And know that when you're carrying in groceries, we can defy all odds and carry in 15 bags of groceries and 3 gallons of milk just so we only have to make one trip. This is not the case where you want to keep all of your old baggage and burdens and then still try to receive what's being offered, because what's being offered is going to end up being a very nicely decorated birthday cake for one of your kids, and you're going to try and carry all of that, and you're going to drop the birthday cake on your front step. Chaos. Hopefully you bought a bottle of wine when you were at the grocery store. With your work and career guidance, you guys have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. Here too you have so many similar colors. Both of these ladies have something in their hand. They both have a dress. They both have a shadow that's behind them. They differ when it comes to their focus, however. Isn't it frustrating when somebody asks you to help them with a project, and so you really put forth a lot of effort and really just give it your all, do your best, and then when it comes time for that project to be launched or presented to the company, you have 0 credit given to you, or there's no credit given at all. Know that in due time, you'll get the credit you deserve. Don't be afraid to start something new out of the fear that of the reality that something else is going to have to end. Endings have to come before beginnings. And with the Five of Cups, if you look at her, she's so busy being focused on all these cups that are spilt on the floor that she hasn't even realized that an opportunity is literally flying out the window or flying off the balcony. It's like Aladdin came to pick her up on his magic carpet and she was busy on Facebook, so he said, "See you later. Peace out, Brussels sprout." Don't let those opportunities pass you by because you're focused on the has-beens, the what's already done. Do you need to change something with your routine, with your career? Now would be a good time to do that. Moving on, we have our love and relationships. You guys got 3 cards because you're all special and stuff. So we have Rainbow, Intuition, and Relax. With the Rainbow card, the clouds are going to clear. And when the time is right, you'll be able to see that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But you might have to use your intuition. Trust your intuition. Listen to it. Follow it. Stop trying to force everything to work out. Endless opportunities are available to you if you're willing to listen to your intuition in order to get there. And sometimes simply relaxing will be of your biggest benefit. Just like this sun here. Imagine sitting in a chair right in the middle of all those flowers and having that sun beat down on you. The warmth, the comfort. It's almost like it would melt away all your other distractions. And in reality, in life, in love, you're going to get so much more accomplished if you focus on what is truly important in life. Let all the other little details go. And to round out the reading with a very, very strong theme is the squirrel. This little fella, he's like those little tiny houses that you see everywhere now. He's like the pro at simple living. When the squirrel is preparing for a change, he only stores what he's going to need, what's going to sustain life. And he leaves the rest of the shit behind. Because he has trust and faith that once this change occurs and it passes, that all of the other things that he's acquired and previously had stashed, it's going to be offered to him again. It's going to be available. He's going to have access to whatever he needs to sustain life. They have this study where they say clutter causes anxiety, and so like your kids having 10 different bins of toys laying everywhere, and just having so much all over causes an anxiety attack. It's just constant anxiety because you're just surrounded. It's almost like you're suffocated. Well, the same can be true with emotions. The same can be true with thoughts. The same can be true with belongings or memorabilia. Whatever it is. Clear the clutter. Start with your thoughts, and the rest will follow. Sit and bask in the glow. Enjoy the magic. For the love of God, listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to start something new. Stop looking at all your spilt cups because they're already spilt anyhow. No matter how hard you try, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You can't. It's already done, been squirted out. So get over it. Move on. Process it. We grow through what we go through. Start growing, Gemini. I will see you guys again in July. Have a good one.